The water is wide, I can't get over. Neither have I the wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side when times get rough, and friends just can't be found. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part when darkness comes and pain is all around. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. If you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind. The water is and both shall row. My love and
I can't continue until I introduce these brilliant musicians behind me. That last song featured the amazing Mr. Dara Stewart on the bass. On drums, we have Mr. Tommy Clayton. And on the piano, I schlepped him all the way here from New York City, Mr. Jesse Vargas. This next song is also from my dad's 70s catalog, and it's kind of become an actor's theme song to me. You see, actors kind of live our lives like gypsies on the road. I'm on the road right now. I'm in London. In my apartment in New York, or as you guys call it, my flat in New York. I have a tiny little flat that's about 2 blocks from Times Square. It's 500 square feet, tiny, but it does the job. It's my 500 square feet. And I did the, I was trying to figure out, actually, I've lived there for 6 years, and I was like, how much time have I actually spent in this flat that I call my own in New York City? And so I went back and I looked through my calendars and I did the math. And I'm Asian, so I'm very, very good at math. And I saw that. I was like, oh my God, I've only lived in this apartment for about 3 years. Less than 3 years. It's about half the amount of time that I've actually had the place. And my friends who come and visit me in my flat say that they always see my giant red suitcase in the middle of the living room. And it is always half packed. It's because that's, as a gypsy, as an actor, you never know. You might get one phone call and you're on the next plane to Los Angeles to shoot an episode of Glee, or you're on the next plane to California to do the out of town of a new Broadway show, or you're flying to God knows where for your next job. And this next song really encapsulates the gypsy lifestyle. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up and say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. So many times I've played around. I tell you now that they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding away. So kiss me and smile for me. To go.
gonna go and taste Saturday's hot life before the parade passes by. I'm gonna get some life back into my life. I'm ready to move out in front. I've had enough of just passing by life with the rest of them, with the best of them. I can hold my head up high, for I've got a goal again, I've got to drive again. I'm gonna feel my heart coming alive again before the parade passes by. Look at that crowd over there. Listen and hear that brass harmony growing. Look at that crowd over there. Part of me in my old spirit is showing. All of the lights over there seem to be telling me where I'm going. When the whistles blow and the cymbals crash and the sparklers light the sky, I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton before the parade passes by. With the rest of them, with the best of them, I can hold my head up high. For I've got a goal again, I've got to drive again. I'm gonna feel my heart coming alive again before the parade passes Well, we've obviously reached the theater section of the show. It's always been, I've always had, even as a little kid, I always had Broadway dreams, kind of. Broadway dreams that I was kind of always scared to, tell my parents. I always say coming out of the closet was easy. Coming out as an actor was harder, much harder, for my very Chinese parents, My father, with coming here as an immigrant, he just wanted a better life for me. And the American dream for him was a monetary one. He wanted me to go to Harvard, to become a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, just so that I could have all the things that he couldn't have as an immigrant. So I get it. So I worked very hard in school because he wanted me to. Actually, it's a crazy story. I was on a family vacation in Boston when I was around 7 or 8 years old, and I remember we were on one of these vacations, where you kind of go to all the historical sites, and you get on the bus, you get off the bus, they go 15 minutes here, take a picture in front of Ben Franklin's house, or here 15 minutes, take a picture in front of Independence Hall. And my parents ditched the tour, and they took me to Cambridge, and they stood me outside the gates of Harvard, and there's my dad holding my little 8-year-old hand, and he says to me, "Telly, do not do restaurant business like your father. You study hard, you go to Harvard, become doctor, lawyer, engineer, make a lot of money. Then you buy nice Rolex for daddy." True story. So I worked very hard in school, and I worked really hard taking the SATs. Now, I don't know if you guys know what the SATs are. here in England, but the SATs is this big exam that you take so that, you know, the higher score you get on this big nationwide exam, the better university you get to go to, right? So I worked really hard, studied so hard for my SATs, and the Wednesday morning that I took the SATs, I decided, you know what, I'm going to save up all of my allowance money, and I'm going to go take myself to see a Broadway show. I'm going to go to the TKTS booth, and I'm going to get a half-price ticket for myself. And you guys have a TKTS booth here as well at Leicester Square. I love that. I love that that's something that we both share in London, New York. And I got there and I got to the booth and I saw, oh, they had tickets for Carol Channing in Hello, Dolly. And I could not wait. This was one of, I mean, she had not done this role at the time, it was the 90s. She had not done the role in like 25 years. And so I couldn't wait. So I got on the line and it was a beautiful day. It was 80 degrees, sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. Well, I'm standing on this line waiting for my ticket. Storm clouds start rolling in and it is a huge downpour. It rains cats and dogs, but I am not moving from this line. I am getting my ticket to go see Carol Channing in Hello, Dolly. So I get to the theater, I am soaking wet, and I'm like really soaking wet, every inch of my clothes, and I'm sitting next to a gray-haired old lady who, you know, had probably bought her tickets a long time ago, looking at this strange, you know, boy who's soaking wet next to her. And I'm freezing, it's air-conditioned, and all the New York theaters are very, very air-conditioned, it's very chilly, so I probably caught pneumonia. But I just remember hearing Carol at the end of Act 1 singing, "Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna go." And you know, Carol's a star because she makes you feel like she's singing those words right to you. It doesn't matter if there's 1,200 people in a theater. She's singing every word right to you. And I did. I felt like she was saying, "Before the parade, you, that wet Chinese boy in the balcony, before the parade passes you by, I think you need to do what you want to do and join me on a Broadway stage and sing and dance." I did. I felt like I had one of those crazy out-of-body experiences. Carol Channing was singing "Before the Parade Passes By" to me. And so that show meant a lot to me. The other show that meant quite a lot to me when I was growing up was Rent. Now, do we have any Rent fans in the house? Good. I'm so glad to hear that. I have several people in my Rent family who are here in the house today as well who've done the show with me. And I'm so thrilled that they're here. And Rent meant a lot to me. You know, growing up when I was 16 years old, I got my $20 lottery ticket to go and sit in the first row of Rent. You know, Rent was the show that invented that, the rush ticket for the students. You know, for only $20 you could sit in the front row. And I just remember sitting in the front row right there and looking up at that stage and going, oh my God, look at the diversity on that stage. There's black, there's white, there's Asian, there's tall, there's short, there's old, there's young, there's men, there's women, there's everything in between. It was awesome. And for the first time it opened up my eyes and I said, I could maybe do that one day. And fast forward 10 years in 2006, I joined the Broadway company of Rent, and I'm standing on this line singing Seasons of Love, and I look down at that seat that I sat in 10 years ago, and I see some other kid looking up at me like this, and I know exactly what he's thinking. He's looking up going, maybe I could do Rent one day. So this next song is from Rent, and it's I think it's one of my favorite Broadway love songs. In my house, I'll be your shelter. Just pay me back with 1,000 kisses. Be my lover, and I'll cover you. Open your as true as this is. Yeah. So, with 1,000 sweet kisses when you're cold and you're lonely, with 1,000 sweet kisses, you got one exploding. With 1,000 sweet kisses when you're worn out and you're tired, with 1,000 sweet kisses when your heart is fired. I'll cover you. Oh, yes I will. Oh, yes I will. Cover your sound, your sound. Oh yeah. I'll cover you.